my little Sephora haul. I've been craving sushi so much, so this is really like hitting the spot for me. Reminds me of those people walking around shaking their shake weights. Happy Monday! Let's run to Trader Joe's, and then you know what? I just like randomly had this sudden urge to go get another coffee. And by another coffee, I mean my first coffee of the day, but from Dunkin' Donuts. Let go. We're home. Let's do a quick little good morning. I'm not staying up there yet. Winnie's hearing's like basically completely gone. She has no idea I'm home, so I was like to go find her. Because I feel bad if I'm like home and she doesn't know. The only time she'll know is if like I'm cutting something on a cutting board and then she's like, oh, you're here. All right, little Trader Joe's haul. The angle's weird, the lighting's terrible, whatever. Cucumbers, I'm gonna do little like salmon rice bowls for dinner tonight. So I need to get cucumbers because mine went off from Costco the other day that I got last week. I mean, I got some vegetable gyozas and some Thai shrimp gyoza, some brown rice because we were out, or we have like one bag left, an avocado. I have lots of seaweed. These flowers just were calling to me. They're so pretty, these little purple ones. So I'm gonna do purple flowers with white tulips. And then I got a bunch, oh, I also got kale to do at the base of our little bowls. I got a bunch more herbs since my oregano and my mint died while we were in New York. I got thyme. This smells so good, like so good. I've got sage. I started to get more fall things since it's fall, almost. Some more mint again. I feel like my mint just doesn't propagate, which is so weird. And then I've never tried to grow parsley. I don't know how it's gonna work. I feel like it's gonna be a fail, but I've got that. I still have basil and rosemary out there. I go through stages where I really love having fresh flowers, and then I also go through stages where I don't love that my grocery bill is like $50 for 3 things, you know? Typically like to take off the bottom little stem just because I find that it will like get more rotten in the water. I used to be really into candles, but I feel like I've traded my candle obsession, like always wanting a candle burning in my house, to always wanting fresh flowers in my house. Flowers are way more expensive. But I very rarely burn a candle anymore. Hardly ever. My house smells like nothing because Scott is allergic to everything. If you're ever wondering, do you have a good smelling house, Kelly? No, my house just smells like smell. So I made these date peanut butter things like so many different ways now. Oops. So I'm trying my final way. I think honestly it's gonna be the best way. Oh, it's so cool. Okay, so I made them where I used to stuff them with like oats and chocolate. Then last time I made them with peanut butter dipped in chocolate. And then, well, that wasn't last time. Last time I made date bark. And I recommend. It's good, but it's really messy. So I figured let's do it like this. So I've showed you the beginning part of it. And now I froze them because I didn't want the peanut butter and chocolate to like just melt into one. So now we're just gonna drizzle. Which honestly, I need this to be a bit more drizzly. But I think this will be the easiest outcome where I don't have to dip it in chocolate because that was like annoying and stick a toothpick in everyone. But also the date bark just kind of got everywhere. I mean, they all taste the exact same. You know what I mean? Potato, potato. It's just the easiest, quickest way for you, I guess, is the way that you should do it. Perfect. Oh wait, no, I missed one. Who was gonna tell me I missed one? That's a little baby. Little baby. Perfect. Mmm! Alright. Now, if you don't have chunky sea salt, you really should, because it's so good and it adds just like everything to everything. You put it on steak, whatever. So just a little bit of crunchy, chunky sea salt. This is the Maldon. A little bit lasts you forever. We've had the same exact bag since I moved in with Scott. And he's had it since I don't know how long before then. But basically what I'm trying to say is it lasts forever because you don't need a ton. And then back in the freezer, these go. All right, and then I always store them in the fridge once they're frozen. Share with you guys, I had gotten a family and friends code from one of my old coworkers, Dre, I love her. But I picked up some stuff from Sephora. So I got the Dr. Dennis Gross 3D plump and repair thing. I'm gonna do a first impression on this, as well as this, as well as this. This is the Hourglass Skin Tint. I need to make sure I got the right color. I got number 7. I got the Makeup by Mario, their newest concealer. This is the Surreal Skin Awakening Concealer. I have not found a concealer I love as much as the Kosas. The Say Beauty was okay, but still not the best. I've heard 1,017,000 things about how good this deodorant is. I've never used it. I don't even think I've ever smelled it working in Sephora. But I smelled it now. It smells good. We're gonna see if it works because I stink. And then I re-upped on my lip butter in vanilla by Summer Friday. I'm almost out of it. I also have this pink sugar, which is in my car. And then I decided to try out the poppy color, which is like this reddy orange color. So, my little Sephora haul. Okay, while my dates are in the freezer, I'm going to repot. I got my video uploaded now, which I wonder what you guys are gonna think. It's basically, I haven't even talked about it on this channel. I have chocolate on my shoe. That I kind of want to move back to New York. Whoa! What was that noise? Oh, Winky. I was like, what the heck? So I did a full girl talk talking about that, and yeah, I don't know. I'm curious to see what y'all think and if you guys expected it or what. But let's repot our herbs.
Go ahead. Go ahead, chickens. Go ahead, chickens.
Hello, good morning. Just dropped Arlo off. I am headed to, I guess I should go to the Amish market here since I'm like right here. Yeah, I'm gonna go to, I want a freaking latte from Whole Foods. Just sounds so good. They're so good. And I want to figure out what beans exactly they use so that way I can buy them for my coffee at home. I know it's the Allegro, I want to say. Anyway, we went and ate there last night for dinner. I like did not want to cook, but I didn't want to eat out like crappy foods. We just ate at the salad bar, which honestly it wasn't that good because it was like the end of the night. And then yeah, so I'm gonna go back again today, but I'm gonna go check out this Amish market that Scott had recommended. It's like down the road. But if you guys know of a good place to get like sweet corn and like local produce, is what I've kind of been wanting, let me know. But I'm gonna check out this Amish market. It has mixed reviews on Amazon, Google. What was I gonna say? I am starting to take off Wednesday, Thursday from the gym now because I was taking off weekends, but then I started incorporating a lifting class on Saturday, so I'm kind of like, I need a break to like let my body rest. Like my body is so sore. So I'm taking off Wednesdays, Thursdays from now on, which is good honestly, so I can focus on work and stuff. So this morning I'm gonna run some errands and then I've got some work to get up to. Yeah, I didn't vlog at all yesterday. I was just kind of, honestly, I've been in like not a slump, I wouldn't say, not a slump, but just in like a not super motivated recently. And honestly, and by recently, I mean, it's like the last couple of days, 2 days, 3 days, whatever. I think it's because my period's coming. Do you ever notice that? Like where you just feel like extra lazy and lethargic? And then on Monday, I scheduled an eye appointment because I need new glasses, like desperately. I haven't gotten updated glasses since I moved back from Japan. Like I haven't updated it with a prescription, and I'm gonna need contacts soon as well. So I got that, and then I also moved my hair appointment to Tuesday to get that done because since I'm going shorter, I want to, I want to, I was gonna say, like have time to like play around with it and just see different styles before, oh, I haven't even told you, we booked our cruise. I was gonna say before I go on vacation. Yeah, we booked our cruise, we're doing Alaska. It leaves out of Seattle and goes to like 4 different ports within Alaska. So I also have to spend the day kind of like, first I need to get a hotel for Seattle, and then I need to book some like excursion slash things that we want to do in Alaska, because I've heard it's better to book them not with the cruise and just see kind of like what we're doing. I need to map that out, so that's also on the list of things to do. Oh, I'm so annoyed with myself. I just remembered why I wasn't going to the Amish market first, and it's because it's not open. Yeah, dorky dork. It's secured. I got mine and I got Scott's cold brew. So let's go deliver those and then head to the Amish market. All right, there she is. Let's go check it out. Scott has been here before and he's like, it's the Amish market. And I'm like, I grew up where Amish like really were prevalent. My babysitter had a like lake house in Pennsylvania, like, and you had to drive through the Amish, and like it was Amish land. So like I didn't expect it to be in like an actual like center. I expected it to be in like an Amish house with like a stand in front. That's why I had no idea. This is very modern Amish. No corn. Okay, so it was really cute in there and the service was good. There was a guy like stocking stuff. It's small. They have a lot of like canned stuff. They don't have a ton of fresh stuff. I did get a head of broccoli for dinner tonight and some potatoes, some fingerling potatoes. Everything looks really good. They didn't have corn. I talked to the guy and he said that their truck is broken right now and they're getting it fixed. So Saturday they should have fresh sweet corn. And also their internet was down, so they didn't have they couldn't take credit cards, but that's okay. I had cash and it was fine because they charge a service fee. Plus they charge tax, which I thought the tax on groceries got extended. What they charged to tax, not that it was huge, but they have like a lot of like fresh milk and eggs and such, but I don't really drink milk, and I've been eating egg whites instead of full eggs. Not that I wouldn't eat full eggs, but yeah, it was cute. I will check back for corn on Saturday and hopefully they have it, but let me know where's a good place to get corn in the area. I know Cheryl will come through, she always does. All right, I'm sitting down for lunch. It's a working lunch today. Thought I would share with you what I eat when this is like one of my ultimate comfort foods. Rice, microwave from Trader Joe's, some shelled edamame, some cucumber, soy sauce, furikake, which is just like sesame seeds and seaweed, whatever. Cucumber, did I see that? Sriracha sauce or seasoning, you can put like the actual sriracha if you want, and a tiny little drizzle of sesame oil. I get the big toasted sesame seeds or sheets. toasted nori sheets. Goodness, words today. And I cut them in half. And then make like a little taco out of it. You get the protein from the edamame. Tons of rice. I haven't eaten today. And then of course, I normally have avocado in it, which is really good. And then you could of course throw like tuna. Or not tuna, salmon. I don't really like canned tuna in it. I've tried. It's not, jeez, wrinkles. It's not that good. I've been craving sushi so much, so this is really like hitting the spot for me, even though it's not sushi at all. I feel like this is the equivalent of like an old person shake weight. So I have been dealing with like wrist issues. Whew. When I do like planks, or just like even in yoga, just whatever, my like wrist I feel like is hurting, and I was like working on my flexibility, and it's not my flexibility, like I have good flexibility and whatnot, but like pressure is what's hurting. Scott was like, you need to build your like forearm strength, and I'm like, okay. It's just this wrist, my left wrist, which is not dominant, which makes sense, right? So he has this thing because he's had this what did he use it for, his tennis elbow? So it's called the NSD spinner. 1 minute, one powerful hand. Girl, I don't know, you start the spinny thing, you can either like do it on a table, or I always started in my dominant hand first, and it like counteracts and spins, and you just kind of like move your wrists, and it activates muscles in your hand or your arm, and you're only supposed to do it for about a minute a day. And this hand I can get it pretty fast, right? And the faster you go, the stronger your muscles work to like counteract it and keep it balanced. So I've been trying to do it on this hand, and it's so hard. But I feel like if I try this for a little while and see, I look like a dork. But it reminds me of those people walking around shaking their shake weights. Shake weights even sold anymore? But anyway, yeah, I've been trying to do this to help kind of with my wrist. Are you one of those people that can't do one thing with one arm without doing it with the other? I'm like, so we're trying. It's like 100 degrees outside. I just took Winnie out to the bathroom, and homegirl just like went and then came back in. Like, it was so freaking hot out there. I will not be taking a walk today because it is like 100 degrees. Which is hot for Chicago. And the funny thing is, this week Arlo's daycare like sent a message and was like, don't worry guys, we know there's an excessive heat warning, we're not gonna let the kids go outside. And we're like, if Texas people didn't like our Texas daycare didn't let Arlo go outside during the summer if it was over 100 degrees, homeboy would have never gone out outside. And the crazy thing is I feel like we would pick him up and he would just be like sweating. So anyways, here's the stronger wrist.